set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Five yards on the game's
James
first
White,
play,
the New
second
England
down.
ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Great. Switch.
On second down, they'll run the one, and no room to maneuver there.
James White, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Number 30, Austin Eckler, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Incomplete.
But instead, third down.
Austin Eckler.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Check, three. Check, smash.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flush to his right. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. The young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
First down, here's White. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
They need something good to happen right here, right now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Newton. Forced out to his left. And some room to roam now. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
They'll run on first down. White. And he stopped immediately there.
James White, the ball carrier.
Hayward makes the tackle.
Casey Hayward brought him down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the quarterback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
On 2nd down, it's White. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
James White, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense.
3-yard gain on the play.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Gun. 56, right there, 56. Hey! You're not ready.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And he's going to be taken down short of the 18-yard line. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the time.
And it's
Here's
fourth
Nick Folk
down.
now on for the field goal.
Nick Folk
This
for
one
the
from
Patriot
35
field
yards
goal.
away.
A 35-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks
His
it
kick
right
is
through.
good.
And the Patriots jump
Makes
out
the
to a
score
3-0
Patriots
lead.
3,
So
Chargers
the drive
nothing.
stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. By kicking a field goal from that distance, just give
Joe
him confidence
Reed
and let him
on
knock
the
it through.
return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to get a little bit more thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some
That's
double
good.
moves.
Marking down way
Chargers.
up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a
1st and 10
pickup of
at the
20 on their first
39-yard
play
line.
from scrimmage. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Kyle Duggar in
That's
there to
the end of
bury
the
him
first
for a
quarter.
loss of
With the
11.
score,
3-0
Patriots 3,
after 1
Chargers
on EA
nothing.
Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike Street. Street. Check smash, check smash. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the pressure gets to him again.
Justin Herbert.
It's the former
sacked
Michigan man,
by
Chase Winovich, who
Winovich.
gets in there to bring him
A
down.
loss of 9 on the
This
play.
is what happens when you
Brings
get
up
behind the
3rd down.
chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. The passing
Herbert's
game
pass.
not in sync here
Intended
early.
for
And
Keenan
now it's
Allen.
4th down.
Incomplete.
2 drives
Devin
won't tell the
McCourty
story
there
of this game, but you
defensively.
absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to
Ty
get on
Long
track in
in
this
punt
one.
formation for the
4th
Chargers.
down, and on is Ty Long to punt. That'll be put in the books
The
as
Patriots
a
take over
53-yard
1st and
punt.
10
And the
at
Patriots
their
take
own
over.
29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start to run late, and not much. Maybe
James
a yard
White,
up to
the New England
29.
ball carrier. The tackle made by
Vision as a
Joey
runner
Bosa.
find a hole when there's nothing
1 yard
but
gain.
defenders in
Brings
your
up
way. They
2nd
stacked that
and
one up
9
really well.
at the
But give him
29-yard
credit.
line.
Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Gun, gun.
On 2nd and 9. Newton. And that'll be incomplete.
Newton's
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As this
Chris
old brain
Harris on the
remembers,
coverage.
when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left, and it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on third down for the Pats. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Down Michelle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
A gain of 15.
But if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground is Michelle. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
He was brought down by Chris Harris.
Say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Second and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. They'll run it. This is Michelle. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
The tackle
no gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Newton steps away to his left. The LA defense helped the snuffing coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
Field goal their last time moving the ball down the field.
4th down.
They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world.
The field goal
and
is
Fultz
good.
Kick is good.
Makes the score.
And they're able to double their lead
6.
in this 1st half.
Chargers,
it's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Justin Herbert sack.
I'm starting to feel for our quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
on the play.
don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Ready, ready.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21. Hey, check that, street. Wide, check. Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Herbert's
the passing
pass
game not in sync
intended for
here
Keenan
early.
Allen.
And now it's fourth down.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
Prior to the game, their ability
Time
to move
on
the chains,
in punt formation
pick up
for
first
the
downs.
Chargers.
So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have a little chance of winning this one.
On is the punter long here as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. So a change of possession
take
here
over
on the
first
punt.
and 10
That possession
at
will
their own
switch hands
23-yard
first and
line.
10.
For this life, I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch them work, watch them hate, watch them lurk, can't relate. Watch them
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go and press this a little bit.
And they get to Newton and take it down from the side. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Express! Mike 52. Come on, baby.
From the gun, here's Newton. It's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi.
Newton's pass.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Asiasi. It's a gain of 19. But it's third down.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. The shotgun snap for Newton. He hits White, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of
Give him 15 yards on that
And
one,
the
and New
Patriot
England has a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
From the contact.
Well, switching gears for a second.
leads to
Look, Charles,
second
we
and
know it's
10.
part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and worse, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like
complete
Saquon
to
Barkley,
Demir
the New
Bird.
York Giants, Cortland
It's a
Sutton
gain
with
of
Denver,
23 yards.
Marlon Mack, Indianapolis,
First
Nick
down,
Bosa, San
New
Francisco,
England.
all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
Throwing again is Newton. That is caught at the 7.
Newton's
And they
pass.
do get him down, but
Complete
not
to
before
Demir
he's able to
Bird.
slip it inside
First
the
and
5-yard
goal
line.
at the 4-yard line.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Number 80. 56. I'm coming after you. 56. Mike. Right there. 56. Now I'm going to lose one.
Again, Newton. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete to
That catch good for only a couple.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 2-yard
Final
line.
shot before the break. Newton. And it's caught. First half
That's
in
the
the
end
books.
of the
You're
first
watching
half.
the
The
NFL
score,
on
Patriots
EA
6,
Sports. Welcome back.
Chargers
Charles
nothing.
and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone
take
is
over
not a good
first and
decision.
10
Loses them about 4
at their own
yards.
21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. And
That's good for the
down near the
Chargers.
10-yard line. Not sure exactly what he saw
First
that made him
down,
decide to
and goal
hand
to
it off,
go.
but a great decision and a fantastic run.
From our vantage point, what he saw was a defense that got out of its lanes, got out of its gaps, and they were pretty much running to the quarterback, viewing him as a bigger threat. And look at that wide open space, and he rumbled for big-time yardage.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the stop will come
Number 22,
inside the 5
Justin
at the
Jackson,
4.
the ball carrier.
A nice pickup of 6
Dante
there to get him
Hightower
closer
on
to
the
the
stop.
end zone, and it'll be
A
second and goal.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
One receiver left, that's Allen. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Double up. He's heading the street.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out
Michael
in front.
Batchley lining up for the
He had
extra
the
point.
option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option,
The
most
kick
people
is
think the quarterback's
good.
not going to keep the ball. You know, in the
Makes the
NFL,
score
that's usually not the
Chargers 7,
recipe for being around
Patriots
too long.
6.
So when you do keep it,
Michael
it often
Batchley
surprises
to
the
kick
heck out
off
of a
for the
defense.
Chargers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Brandon Bolden on the return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give
Michel, the
themselves
ball
some momentum.
carrier.
See what they have up their
He's
sleeve.
tackled at the
Solid way to start the
34-yard
drive.
line.
13 yards,
A gain
picking
of
up the
13
first.
yards. First down, Patriots.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Michel. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Sony
Just no
Michel on the
cutback
carry.
lane to be found whatsoever.
Uchenna Nwosu
2nd and
on
10.
the tackle. No gain
As a
on the
defensive
play.
end, getting
Brings
off the
up
ball
second
quickly,
and 10.
swarming to the football,
At
making a
the
tackle. That's what we saw
34-yard
right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On second down, Michelle. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of one
It's
there.
a gain of a yard.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
On the
Well,
keeper.
defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the
Thrown to the
pocket and get
sideline and
comfortable. And that's
incomplete.
opposite a lot of game plans in today's
Brings
NFL.
up fourth
Ordinarily,
down.
you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And no return here.
The
Where will
Chargers
they
take
spot
over
it?
first
They
and
say
10
just outside the
at their own
20-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And a short gain
Number
there as
30,
they get it up
Austin
only to about the
Eckler, the ball
24.
carrier. Kyle Duggar
Not a
on
whole
the
lot there.
tackle.
The defense was ready, it looked,
It's a
for that
pickup
run
of
pass
3.
option.
You get the
Brings up
sense
second
that
and
next time he
7
has that
at the
opportunity, he may
24-yard
keep it
line.
himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt, hurt.
They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down
That's
there.
good for a
7 yards
Chargers.
there and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because
First and 10
they're
at the
playing this game
32-yard
now
line.
at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Chargers.
Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
First
All right, I
and
got to
10
ask
at
you, with
the
these
43-yard
RPOs,
line.
essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Justin Jackson, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st
at their
down.
49-yard
The only problem
line.
now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Watch the shit. 6 guys. Check 6.
Here is Eckler. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots 44. That was a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that last
First
run
and
makes
10
this a
at the
100-yard night.
44-yard
I
line.
love the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey. You got motion. Back up, back up.
On the ground, it's Eckler. The veteran Jason
Austin
McCourty
Eckler,
up
the
to
ball
make the
carrier.
tackle.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
We have played
Second
3
and
quarters.
6.
You are watching the NFL
That's the end
on
of the
EA
third quarter
Sports.
of play.
Back
With
now,
the
it's
score,
SoFi
Chargers
Stadium
7,
in Inglewood.
Patriots 6.
This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. from the 39-yard line. Here comes second down at 6.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Switch up, switch up. Hey, check it out.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it away.
The Patriots.
Holding on to the lead at this stage of the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Down by Chris
Now,
Harris.
that was an excellent run. And when you
10
see that
yards
happen,
on the pickup.
that's when you're seeing
It's
guys
second
doing
and
their
inches
job, and then some
at the
people doing a little
30-yard
bit more.
line.
Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Great.
Now a carry for 1, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
The ball carrier.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
He continues to
It's
struggle
a
to
gain
find a
of
crease to
3.
break off a big one. And might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. March 56.
Newton. It completes the right side of the lane. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Complete to
Nothing
James
on that
White.
one. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
That was a simple throw
Second
and catch,
and
but
10.
even with that completion,
At the 33-yard
0 yards
line.
gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly.
20.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
Check it back.
On the ground, Michelle. And he'll get this up to about
Sony
the
Michel
40.
on the carry.
Yeah, he's able to get
He
most
was
of what
brought
he
down
needed
by
on the
Chris
carry. There were
Harris.
7 yards on the gain.
A 7-yard
and it's
gain
third
on the
and 2
play.
now.
And it's third down.
56. for Mark, 56. Great.
Again, it's Michelle. And he will be very
Michel
close to a
again, the
first
ball
down,
carrier.
but I see the closed
tackle
fist of the
by
referee.
Kenneth.
And that means fourth
A gain
down.
of
2 yards on the pickup
play.
there. It's fourth down.
Fourth
They're running it. It's Michelle. And he's going to have a first
Sony
down as
Michel,
he's
the
brought
ball
down to the
carrier.
44-yard line.
Desmond King
They
on
only
the
needed
tackle.
a few inches, and they didn't
A
get
gain of
much
1
more than
yard.
that. But by about the
First
width of a
down,
shoelace,
New
they
England.
convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Gun.
Here's White. Just a yard on the pickup there. They're bring up a second and 9.
He was brought down at the 45-yard
Now
line.
defensively, they're going to burn
gain
their
of a
first
yard.
time out.
Brings up second
Remember, they
and
get an
9.
extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, highlight your respect. Give them more than when I get expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said,
Ready?
"What's the bad news?"
Set, ready? You don't want to know. 52's the mark, boys. Great. 20.
On second and 9. The fight is tight in here. Asiasi. And he's brought to the ground with another
Complete
first
to
down at the
Devin
Chargers'
Asiasi.
44-yard line.
A gain of
11 yards
on the
there.
play.
First down.
First down, Patriots.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, White. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Pardon, you gotta like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer.
First down,
another good pickup.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Sonny Michel on the
another
carry.
nice gain, 13 yards
He was
that
brought
time,
down
and
by
another
Chris
first down.
Harris.
This defense
A
needs a
gain
big
of
play in
13
the
yards.
worst way because so far
And a
they're
Patriot
not putting
first
up much
down.
of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Gun.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Chris
there,
Harris.
but I'm not sure their investment is
gain of
right.
4.
They're still running the
It's
football,
now
and I'm not
2nd
sure there's
and
enough time to
6
continue to do that.
at the Chargers' 16-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Switch gears. Check 26, check 26.
They'll run with Michelle. And stacked a few yards
Sonny
shy of
Michel,
the
the
goal
ball
line
carrier.
at the 3.
He was
And
brought
here
down
come the
by
whistles
Chris
and a
Harris.
timeout with 7
First
seconds
and goal
left.
at the 3-yard line.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And they will run it with Michelle. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last
will line
drive.
up for
And
a
they did. You're
2-point
right. They
conversion.
got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
Back to you. Undercut. Check 43.
They'll run forward with Michelle. And he can get into the end zone again. And he seems to have been as far as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Let's go. Come on.
Tonight's final score, Patriots 14, Chargers 7.
They needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss?
kick it, yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
She-Rag got me.
Hit boy on the beat, so you gotta go berserk.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay. Look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but in front of bait. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. No, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say so what you gon' do? Stop playing with it. If you gon' do it, then do it. Don't play with it, baby. Exactly. Yeah. You ain't built like that.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate
on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
work the middle, 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 work the.
Panic cameras to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit. Round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, count a 4 and make a wish. I wish that shorty keep it lit. 'Cause if I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard, gotta sound a light switch.
Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
Work the middle, 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 work the.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hand on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. In my energy paralyzed, I'm like I'm finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent. A message to the best. If it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. Heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up and I'm there in the scene. And I feel just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, 'cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, 'cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail, 'cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? 'Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me to proud of the steps you took.